What if we do it like that?
Just living. Actually, sounds pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah.
Did you record that?
Yeah, it's being recorded right now.
You should keep that. Those were the days.
Stop singing actual stuff.
What up?
We're back. We're live. Yeah. New spot.
Been gone.
2 months.
Way too long.
2 months out. Yeah, we stopped for a while. Decided to bring it back. Decided to do it in the morning, early before work. Decided we'll rapid fire this real quick so we can just get through it.
Do it.
We're on a 30-minute countdown timer. We're only going to do this for 30 minutes every day before work. We'll have our coffees. We have our smokes. So if you're seeing this on our video channel, just deal with it. We had a bunch of feedback while we were gone. When's it coming back? A couple people were asking, are you going to keep doing it? And we were like, yeah, we'd take time off. Had my surgery. Surgery went well. Don't have cancer.
Yay.
Just get through that real quick. Tumors out of my neck. Can't even see the scar.
Yay.
And then reset up the system in my work area so that way you could see us better. But we might not even keep this on video anymore. We might just strictly stick to audio podcast or video. I don't know. I might put it up both. I know a lot of people had asked that they enjoyed it watching it on or listening to it on Spotify. So putting it back up on Spotify. It'll be on YouTube and Spotify. So if you want to listen instead of watch, you can. So that's probably why I'll do a non-video version, but I'll put the video up still for people that want to see our mugs. That's it, really. Anything to add? 2 months have passed. We did our New Year's episode. Our last episode was New Year. And we ranked some movies at the end of it. And then I basically turned it into Winnie the Pooh for the past 2 months.
You're the cutest Winnie the Pooh I've ever seen, though.
I laid around, ate a bunch of honey, got a little fatter. Haley watched Dune during that time frame. If you kept up with us, that was how we left. Is me begging her to watch. We watched a lot. We turned into.
I watched Dune
potatoes
1 and 2.
Yeah,
loved it.
Yeah,
I know. Shock. I said I wasn't gonna love it. I did.
They were awesome.
We plowed through Ted Lasso.
Lots of stuff I've already seen that I've been begging her to watch.
Ted Lasso.
Yep.
Then you got me hooked on Severance, and now we're caught up on Severance. And now I'm watching White Lotus and catching up on White Lotus. I guess I'm officially now at the age where it's folding laundry and watching TV shows. And honestly, our oldest started softball, and that's consumed our life.
Pretty much, yeah.
So we're not even getting to sit down and watch TV until like 8.
We're not even able to sit down and do the podcast in the evening because we're so busy.
Yeah.
That we decided that I said, all right, look, hey, let's bring it back. We'll do it before we go to work every morning. Yeah. We'll do 30 minutes or less.
Yeah.
We're actually, I didn't change anything right now, but got a little feedback about the name of the podcast being too long, and then I was like, oh, let me just cut it down to just
still want to know who said that.
Just Livin podcast.
I want names.
That's actually already taken, so we don't even know what we're calling this right now. We're gonna keep it where we keep it.
Roscoe did not like coffee with HR, which I thought was funny.
No. We're just Haley and Roscoe. First of all, I'm Roscoe, not Haley, and I'm Haley.
I'm Roscoe.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
We're back, and we just wanted to check in.
That made me laugh yesterday at McKinley's.
McKinley's is a deli weed at
when
what?
They
made fun of my name.
When they sang to you, the
Roscoe Dash.
Roscoe Dash.
Go ahead and sing it for the people.
ROSCOE, or what is it? ROSCOE, shawty put it on me. Yeah. I sing that to you all the time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It just means that we're getting older because now the people we interact with are younger. So they're quoting Roscoe Dash.
Instead of Roscoe Pico Train.
Instead of Roscoe Pico Train, which is what we got a lot when we were younger because...
We got... Like you were with me, like the ultimate me.
Again, we are approaching the time where we've been together longer
we are.
than we've been alive. No, longer than we have been without each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've known each other longer than we haven't known each other.
Correct.
I met you when we were 15.
Correct.
And it's Tuesday the 4th. I'll be 35 in 2 days.
Yes, I know. Halfway to 70.
So I've known you for almost 20 years.
I know.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
And I woke up this morning in a lot of pain. So that tells you something. I'm hurting.
At dinner, you showed me we've been together for, 16 years?
We've been dating. Well, if you want to count, I don't even remember. Honestly, I don't remember when we started dating. I just put July 1st.
That's correct. It's July 1st. It was July 1st. It was 2008. That is accurate. So it was like 16 years.
8 months.
8 months and 3 days or something like that is what it said, which is wild. And you still hang out with me. It's nice.
Yeah.
Glad you're not sick of me yet.
We don't have to do much. We just sit here and eat honey pots and watch TV. No, but seriously, we've been pretty busy for the past 2 months, recovering from stuff and dealing with life, man.
Preparing for my surgery now.
Yeah, Haley's having surgery next week, but that's not going to keep us from continuing this.
Yeah.
You know what? I say that this could be something you see, and then you not see us again for 2 more months. Who knows?
It's true.
We're not getting paid to do this. We're doing it because we want to do it. But we'd like to keep doing it. Today's Tuesday too, which technically would be our Tik Tok Tuesday thing.
Tik Tok Tuesday.
So, but we're not doing that today.
Which my old guy's blowing up, just so you know.
I'll bring it. We'll think about it. I'll think about bringing it back. Maybe in the evenings we'll do 2 episodes.
Okay, well, he's turned into the Grinch. So, like, we had the What Is Up, My Guy was popular, and now it's the old guy singing in the rock band. He's on, like, everything now. So he's blowing up. I'm pretty excited.
Well, we'll talk about it. We'll do, it's just pushing ourselves to even do this first. So that's all that matters. I got up at 7 a.m., 6 a.m.
It was 6:30.
That's not me.
Yelling.
It's not usually what I do.
Telling me that it was all in our genetics, which I still don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that.
That's wild.
I usually wake up in the middle of a dream and I'm talking about it. So that's what I thought would be fun, is coming in here as soon as I wake up and just not knowing we're not being grounded yet.
Yeah.
Coughing up and being in a ton of pain for some reason, because that's just what happens at 35. Just hurts everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. That's where we are. As you can see, now you can tell how tall we are. Haley's very short. I've tried my best to put us on camera view. God, you're little.
I'm sorry. God only gave me so much. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do you want to talk about? This is Tuesday. I almost said February. March the 4th.
Yeah, my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
It's Mom's birthday. We call this birthday week in our house.
Yep.
Our daughter's birthday was yesterday.
Yep.
It's also my father's birthday yesterday.
Yep.
Her mother's birthday's today. My birthday's in 2 days.
Yep.
Our friend's birthday's on the 5th. No. Is our friend's birthday?
Yes.
The 5th? I don't know. Everybody's birthday's this week.
My stepmom's birthday's the 5th.
Yeah.
Yes.
My cousin's birthday's
today. Yes.
It's weird.
It's wild. There's so
many March
much.
babies. Our other friend's birthday was yesterday too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like we have friends that it's first week of March.
It's a lot.
What are people doing back in June last year? Like, it's like the time to be alive, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
I guess we're considered time to be alive too, because
I guess
Riley was March 3rd. I don't know. I don't really have any topics.
Well, you don't have to. We can.
I know my
free burden.
Hands are dry, and there's not enough lotion to keep my hands from not being dry. I'm over the cold weather. Yeah,
that's something we could talk about, is that we haven't done the podcast because we were doing it out here in the garage, and winter has just been like, this has been one of the,
I'm
not saying worst winters in Kentucky, but God, brutal. Like,
yeah.
up and down. The snow this year was nuts.
It's
Which is always
really, really
it's
cold.
fun when it snows, but we haven't had a winter like this in a decade, I'd say.
Yeah.
And luckily, it's kind of warmed up fall, spring a little bit, so we come back out here and like I moved all of my equipment that I have out here into the living room because it was just too cold in the garage. We've been doing a lot of home improvements the past 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just doing that. Thinking about you all. I miss this, honestly. Sitting and chatting because we were doing it enough, but weren't recording anything.
Yeah.
Lots of laughter and lots of tears, as always. Just life.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The Packers didn't win the Super Bowl. We could talk about that. That really bummed me out.
Pass.
Yeah, okay, we'll move on.
I don't know. It just feels like it's definitely been really cold.
God, yeah. Could you, if this was a football podcast, I mean, we could just talk about the Combine was this week. You have no idea what that is. I could just talk about sports all day.
Okay. I don't know any of that.
I know.
Work has just been really busy.
Yeah, it's just living. That's exactly what this is. That's all we've been doing.
And it's weird because typically, I'm gonna knock on wood here, but typically this time of year is pretty chill for both of us. I feel as we're preparing for what comes the rest of the year.
Like our peak.
Yeah, but right now it just feels like we're both slammed.
Yeah.
Constantly. I mean, we're working until like 6. It just feels like a lot.
Well, I mean, people work till 6, but we go in at 7.
I know.
8,
that's
7
what I'm
or 8.
saying.
Yeah.
It just feels like we're
right
constantly working all day.
And then we're straight to
softball, and then
No.
Scarlett's in a play, so we got to
Yeah.
go get her from rehearsal. Then she has pottery class, and Riley's got softball, and it's just
we're
like
trying to be good parents. We really are. We're trying to like let them. There were years in our life where we didn't have much money to let them do stuff.
Yeah.
And it felt like they were just alone in the house together, and on their screens or whatever. And this past 6 months, it's been like, go do as much as you can right now.
Yes.
And unfortunately, it's selfish, self-sacrifice of like, okay, well, I'm going to give up all my time to invest in your time.
Yes.
Which, I mean...
And not to mention, Riley's about to start her first job, so like that's going to also get thrown into the mix.
Yeah. Somebody's got to take her and bring her back.
Yeah.
And she's busy. She's a busy girl.
Which is good.
Yeah. They're growing up.
I feel great. Like, I really am excited to watch her play.
I feel terrible.
I'm really excited to watch Scarlett perform. I'm really excited to see what Scarlett makes at the pottery classes. Like, I'm so excited for them and the things that they're doing, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm so tired.
Trained.
It's only the beginning. We still have until the end of May until it's over, and I just am like,
And then she goes full time to work, and then it's the next thing is, we're looking too far ahead.
We are. But the next thing is
what do you always
CAR.
say? Yeah. What do you always say though? We'll do one day at a time.
One day at a time.
And right now, that one thing is just the podcast and today's job.
Yeah.
But we are trying to be good parents and raise 2 teenage daughters, which is fun.
Yes.
So, good luck out there to anyone else that's a parent.
Yeah, and if your children are young, enjoy it. I can't believe I'm saying that. I used to hate that when people would say that. Oh, it's a blink of an eye. Enjoy it while you can.
I will say it in 10 more years. I think when they're older.
And I always used to hate that. Now I'm in a place where my daughter is 1 year away from getting her license, which means bye.
Scary.
And our other one is just getting more and more, she's not so much athletics, but she's more invested in like her social and plays and pottery and doing all those crafty things. And I'm like, I miss, so if they're still little.
Yeah, I miss holding them.
Enjoy it.
I do miss that. I miss like holding them and
I do too, but
stuff.
Thank goodness my sister was like, hey, I got you. Here's a baby.
Sure.
Because I enjoyed every second with my niece.
Yeah.
At dinner.
Yeah. I love and enjoy giving them back.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But holding them and feeling that like baby.
Yeah, it's good for 5 minutes.
For a little bit, and then being like, okay, I'm done. It's nice. Yeah. I do enjoy it. I definitely don't. I don't want any more, and I know you don't want any more because we're almost to the finish line.
I don't know. Maybe one day. I mean, like I said.
Oh, another woman?
No, Jesus, what's wrong with you?
Well, it can't be me.
You'd be another man.
If that's the way you want to go.
What's the guy's name in Modern Family that you like?
Cameron and... Gosh, I can never remember his name. Oh, I can never remember his name, but Cameron's my favorite. Cameron's great.
It could happen. You never know.
I mean, it could.
Yeah. Cool. What else? I'm opening the door for you. I rapid fired everything. I was leaving it open for you. We got 13 minutes left. Radio show's not going well with mornings with HR. Whatever you wanted to say.
I don't really have anything else. It's too early to
That's the whole point. It was to be
my brain.
Help you wake up.
I know. Do you want me to just start spewing randoms?
Don't know. No, never mind.
Because I can.
Mistake.
Well, what was the question I asked you yesterday, and you got mad at me for asking it?
I don't know. Every night when we sit down for dinner, I've been getting angry, and I'm like, I do.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm not calling anyone stupid.
Yeah.
But everyone, I sit down to eat, and for some reason, the girls, my 3 girls, we call that the show. I could just sit here when you're not here, and I'll just talk for 30 minutes about the dumb shit you all say. It's like this morning. I woke up, I got up, I was getting my coffee.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm hurting because I slept wrong or something. And I'm like, oh, I'm moaning and groaning like I always do. And I'm like, I'm hurting. And my youngest goes, use the red one. And I was like, what are you talking about? The red lighter. And I was like, for what? To catch myself on fire? What is she talking about? She thought she heard me say, where's the lighter? Not that I was hurting. But it's stuff like that. She says... She's so funny that she doesn't even know it.
Yes. If she doesn't make it to SNL, I'm going to be really disappointed.
There's so many times.
She's so quick-witted and just on it.
And I don't write any of it down, and I wish I did.
I think my favorite thing right now...
But she does it at dinner.
And I don't even know that it's like my favorite thing. I think I'm borderline, I'm a little concerned. But also, is she a genius and we just haven't figured it out yet?
Which one?
But this whole experiment thing that she's been running on me is blowing my mind.
So our youngest...
has been running an experiment on me.
Yeah, we found it's a little weird. I don't like
it's
right? Weird
it's
saying
like
it out loud.
It's like a psychopath thing. She's been running an experiment on me for, a year?
I don't know how long it's been, but we found notes of
she will randomly sing songs.
Yeah.
To see if they get stuck in my head. And if I sing them...
Earworm.
Yeah, if I sing them, she jots it down as this is the genre that Mom will sing.
It is a little weird.
And then if I don't sing it, then she knows not to go back to that. So, for instance, she informed me that Christmas songs are always a hit with me. She'll sing them, and then I'll sing them. Justin Bieber is one that I will sing if she starts singing it. She's gotten me twice on Shania Twain, which I do love Shania Twain. But she has a whole notebook, guys. Yeah. A whole notebook where she is literally jotting down.
She's running experiments on me, too.
Yes.
How long it takes me to get angry about this. And she'll, time it.
Yes.
She has a weird,
She's
not on the spectrum.
I don't know. At this point, I don't know.
It's because a bit odd.
I'm completely mind blown.
She's so funny.
My favorite is Bear. So she has been... taking Bear's things and hiding them to see how long it takes Riley to realize they're gone. So she's counting days on things that Riley would typically use every day.
But what's terrible, she can't keep a secret for nothing.
Nothing.
But if it's her secret, she can keep them.
If it's hers, it's locked down.
Yeah.
So I'm just
yeah, it's weird.
I think she's a genius, but also is she crazy?
Yeah. I don't know if we should be saying this stuff out loud. I need to take her somewhere. Talk to somebody.
What?
She's very funny though.
Oh man.
It's so I can't tell you her comedic timing is so good.
Yes.
And she doesn't do it on purpose.
Yes.
She's so... Yeah, it's just wit. And
yes. She's very quick with it.
Yeah, like these comebacks and this...
She's very good at the callback.
Yeah.
She's very good at listening and then circling back to that to make it a punchline.
Yeah.
She's very, very good at it, especially with Riley.
Yeah. And there's so many that you just... it's like dreams. You forget them. They're funny when she says them. You laugh and then you... There's so many.
Yeah, I wish I could remember what she said last night at dinner because it made me laugh.
We were all laughing last night at dinner.
Because it was towards you. It was Taco Bell. She asked for potatoes, and you didn't order her potatoes. Yeah. And last night you said that you were going to take something away, and she was like, it'll be all right. I'm already still disappointed from the potatoes I didn't get. So quick with it, and it just silly.
Yeah, and she's only 12.
Yes. I love it about her. It's my favorite thing about her, and I never want it to change.
And she's in drama. She loves being in, like you said, she's in...
Yes. She loves being center of attention.
Well, but see, what's weird is when she's around people, without us, she shuts down, I think. I don't think she is.
She's not... She's...
Very shy.
Very shy.
But at home,
she needs to be, like,
loud.
comfortable, right? Yeah. So, like, for instance, her rehearsal, right? She's doing the play Oklahoma, which is a well-known musical. You would think that the child would do a song from Oklahoma for her audition.
Yeah.
No, our child went in and sang 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton to get the spot in the play.
Didn't tell us either.
Yeah, didn't tell us. And that's what she sang. And it's stuff like that where I'm just like, how? Like, how does your brain work like that?
No, yeah, it was like, for 2 days, are you ready for your rehearsal? Yeah. I'm like, well, what song are you singing? It doesn't matter. I don't have one yet. I'll just pick one when I get there. I'm like, well, you need a song. You have to sing.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Pick her up. What'd you sing? 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. I was like, okay. I got a part. I was like, okay, great.
Yeah, she did. She did get a part. And, of course, in true Scarlett fashion, both the directors sang 9 to 5 with her, and it turned into like a whole, everybody sang the song together, that's just who she is as a person. Like, when she's comfortable, she is so much fun and so funny.
Really wish, we say it, really wish she would think about, is that what she wants to do with her future? If she wants to be in kind of, not show business, but like, she could be. She's good at lots of things.
She could be on SNL. She really could.
She could be a detective, or a psychopath.
I mean, with the experiment thing, she could be the CIA.
Yeah.
I mean, she's very good at you. And I just want to she's very good at doing things, and you don't know that she's doing them.
Yes.
Like, she's very sneaky at that, which is why I'm like, oh, she's going to be in the CIA. But then she's so quick-witted and funny that I'm like, don't waste it.
Yeah.
Like, go do something.
I think we're putting too much pressure on her, telling her that, though. Like, it might be getting in her head. We have to let her be.
Yeah.
But
that's the same with Riley. Riley was gung-ho that she was going to hate softball, and guess who's loving it every day she comes home from practice?
Yeah.
She's totally enjoying it. Loves it when she gets to play second base. Loves it when she gets to hit. It's definitely the hardest thing about parenting is you want to push, but in reality, you should just encourage and let them do it on their own.
All right. All right, we got 5 minutes left. We got to stop talking about our children.
Okay, well, they're my life, so.
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant, what about you? How are you feeling? Everything okay in your world? Yeah.
Actually, I just talked about it in my prayer group on Friday. It's always, what do we need to pray for? And I know that church in this whole move segment has been focused around prayer and the shadows and working in the shadows and all that stuff. And I find myself, you don't have cancer, your surgery went well, the children are healthy, the children are happy, we have great jobs, we have a wonderful home that we're fixing up. I just find myself being continuously grateful for where our journey in our life is now. I just love it, and I'm trying to absorb every second of it. So honestly, I'm in a really great place right now.
That's good.
Because I have everything that I want, and everybody's healthy, and that's all I wanted for the past 2 years was everybody to be healthy.
And you think prayer for that?
Yes.
That's what. Yeah.
Oh, always.
I spent last night actually watching Rhett and Link, their Good Mythical Morning Show. They do their own podcast, and I showed you once that they were like evangelical Christians, like for like not 20 years, but like that's what they did. Like they grew up, and then they were like part of like a group that went out to like door to door, like both of them together, like went to college for it and everything. And they've deconstructed from the church now, and it's been like they do a 1 year update every year, which is I don't know. They just want to talk about it. I turned it on. It popped up last night because they just posted their video of it again. And I've watched every year of it because it's very interesting. I watched last night's episode before I went to bed. And, like Rhett was talking about. So, like, what deconstruction is like basically leaving the church and religion as a whole. Like, but it's not like they're atheists.
Right.
Rhett talks about it heavily. He says that he's a hopeful agnostic, which means he has no idea. He doesn't believe. He says he doesn't feel like it's right that there's two ways in the world. Either one, everything's random, happened, or two, there's an almighty entity that he has to bow down to.
Right.
He doesn't feel like that's fair to have two choices like that. So he says he's on the fence, and he's hopeful that there's other paths anyway. We talk about, we won't go into like spirituality and everything.
We don't need to go. That's a conversation for another day. But I get what they're saying.
Oh, I like totally align with him, and I totally align with other values and faith. It's very talking about it in therapy on my own. It's like man's purpose. It's a very hard struggle.
Yes. I think
But I'm not saying prayer is a bad thing. What I was getting to is. They went over their deconstruction and all that, and about how both of them, like, they kind of do things together, but they're their own people. But Link had brought up that he had prayed again because he was so helpless in the moment when he was dealing with something with his wife, and he just didn't know what else to do, and it just, like, came naturally.
Yeah.
And they were like, Rhett was kind of like, what? Like, not like he was mad at him, but he was like, and they talked about prayer being, when people say, I'm going to pray for you and stuff like that. Yeah. Some people can feel like, it's like religious and blah, blah, blah. They made a really good point about it being like, it just means that you're on that person's mind and in their heart.
Yes.
And it's the perfect way to show empathy to somebody.
Yes.
So it doesn't have to be, I prayed to God and sat down and blah, 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 blah. It's just like vibes. Your heart was in my heart. And that's what that meant. So I'm just saying... Yeah. Watch that episode. It's pretty good. I'll actually link it in this video because I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a weird way to end this morning. This is what we're here for. Just talk about shit like that.
Randos.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to... We're back for the morning episodes. Sorry.
We'll see you in the AM.
God. Yeah,
Bye.
No, I'm just saying. It's good to be back talking to you all about our nonsense of our life.
Thanks for listening.
Of course, yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for the feedback, but whoever said our name was too long, I want names.
We're still in the middle of our own deconstruction of this. And what it's going to mean. So, with that, it's time to get to work. Yeah. And if you're listening at your job, hope your day is going well. And we'll be praying for you.
Mm-hmm. Live Moss.
All right.
Taco Bell.
Dude. Gotta be a little weird at the end, right?
Always. Goodbye. Happy morning.
Yeah. Happy morning. See you later.